at my stage, because I had this conception in my mind that if you have to struggle, if you have to proceed, if you have to go ahead, if you have to make a name for yourself, because everyone lives according to the name of their own families. Because my father's name is Aslam, I would be recognized by my father's name. If you have your father name, you would be recognized by your father name. But
Yeah.
if you want to be recognized by your own name, then you have to create. And for that creation, you have to go through the phenomena of burning furnace. Because you know that if when gold is melted in the furnace, after melting point, it is shaped into the desired one, and it is appreciated by everyone. So I decided that I had to go through the creation of that furnace. I had to create my name, and for creating my name, I have to defeat the fear. I had to defeat hesitancy or hesitation, whichever is the hindrance. I had to remove every obstacle in.
Whatever I have learned, I was very beginner. I have uploaded that video also. I was very nervous. My first video on my YouTube channel. I was very nervous. I was not able to hold my camera like in a right way. But I thought let's upload it. So I started.
The strong desire is so strong that you cannot live with it without that. And at that moment when you decided that it is the matter of life or death for me, I can't survive without it, so you took the right initiative. And I am astonished and wondered about your first adventure of uploading that video in which you were showcasing yourself as a nervous and hesitant figure. That is the brave reality of you, reality that whoever has the proficiency in this English language must have some incident in his or her life. So
Hello, good evening. How are you?
I am fine. What about you? And thank you for asking me this particular statement, I would say, because this is the nice introduction, and this is the, I would say that this is the starter to have a greeting, to have a open and warm discussion which is going ahead.
Right, right. Yeah. So please tell me, how are you? How's life treating you? And we are meeting first time, so I think we should introduce each other, then we will start our conversation.
Yes, thank you so much for, first of all, for this lovely opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Gulnaz Aslam. I am from Punjab, Pakistan. I have done my master's in English as well as in history. I am a gold medalist in history throughout my college career, and you can say from first year to the last one, I have been the topper and scholarship holder of my college. And I have won two competitions, two essay writing competitions, one at divisional level and the second one at provincial level. For both those competitions, I was awarded with cash prize and certificate by the government of Punjab, and I was offered a 2 day stay at Carlton Tower Hotel by the government of Punjab, and a historical visit was offered to me, which I readily accepted, and I visited the historical places of Lahore at that time by the government of Punjab. And I have been the writer and editor of college magazine Ambal. And if you talk about my practical career, I coached master's classes in language and linguistics. And after getting married, I have been the head of department in English and history at Bahria Foundation College. Currently, I am running my YouTube channel named as Good Knowledge Hub. I have four kids, three sons and one daughter. My son is also a debater and a speaker. He has won at district level. My daughter is also a speaker and a debater at her own school. So that's all about my introduction.
Okay, you have so much to share. Like you have done so much in your life, and I can say, yeah, you are truly an amazing personality because this much I cannot think I could do in future also. This much you have done already. Yeah.
You you can do also with your ambition, with your willpower. So I also want to know about you and about your introduction, all what you have did and what you are going to plan in your life.
Sure, sure, why not? So, as you can see on the screen, my name is Priyanka. I am from Gurugram, Haryana. Basically, I am from Uttarakhand, but after my marriage, I shifted here. And if I talk about my education qualification, so I have done master's, qualified UGC NET exam. Now I'm preparing for an assistant professor job. Simultaneously, I run a YouTube channel where I'm uploading conversational videos, sometimes some solo videos. I love helping people, so that is why I've started my channel. Whatever I've learned from tutors, so I wanted to share with learners. So yeah, and reading books, talking to people, these two are my hobbies. Thank you so much. This much is about me.
Very good and very attractive thing is that you love to read books, and that's why I see a lot of books behind you, and you have assembled a lot of books, and two or three trophies are also there, and they are significant proof that you are a potential figure.
Yes, you can say, but still, I have to do so much. I am planning to do so much in my life. But nowadays, I am just busy with my YouTube channel and my study. And yeah, you tell me about your journey. How did you come up the idea of making a YouTube channel and doing all the stuff in your life? How did you motivate yourself when you started your channel? What came in your mind when you started?
First of all, I would say that this channel's idea was given to me by my brother because he
Okay.
was a software engineer and I didn't know anything about this YouTube or anything like channels at extra stuff. So
Okay.
I didn't have that idea. My brother gave me this idea that sister, you have enough potential, you can deliver to other people, and you can also become a source of motivation and inspiration for those who are just in their own homes and they are just thinking and they are spending their lives by overthinking that they can't do anything. You can just say that if you belong to a rustic area, if you belong to a village, a rural, a remote area, still you have a lot of chances and still you have a lot of opportunities you avail, because if you have brain, if you have body healthy, fit and fine, then you are a lucky person, you are a resourceful person. By utilization of your brain you can make wonders in your life, because in the world we can see there are many disabled persons who don't have their either their hands or their foot, rather than, and in spite of all these disabilities they are performing very well and they have become the role models for all the humanity. So I have come up with this channel idea, you can say that, as a source of inspiration, and I wanted to show that even if you belong to a regional language, the language which is not English language, if you are pursuing your all academic education with your regional language, still you have enough potential, still you can be the topper, still you can be scholarship holder, still you can achieve many more things in your life if you just have a willpower inside your heart. So that was the basic aim or the basic idea behind this YouTube channel.
Wow, that's great. And one more thing I want to know from you. You used to make solo videos. I used to watch some of your videos, but nowadays you are in this field making conversation. So how you come in this field? What motivates you to do conversation?
Very interesting question is this, because most I think 3 years I have spent on solo videos, on spoken English, on many other stuffs like that, and finally I came to this conclusion that I should make some strong connection with the people all around us. I should not talk to myself only, because if I am delivering something by myself, how can I get the response that other people are, what they are thinking about this motivation, what they are perceiving about this motivation. So I want to have a direct connection with the people, build a relationship with the world at large, so that they can see and they can utilize their potentialities. And this idea gave me the strength, and I used to visualize and just watch the conversational videos, and I thought that this is a good idea to deliver whatever you have in your brain in a most strong or in the most effective way.
Hmm, that is true. Okay. So what made you to learn this language?
Okay, another amazing thing is how did you perceive this idea, or what motivated you, what triggered you, or what driven you to learn this English language, a global language? Because at that time there was no availability of internet, there was no mobile phone at my disposable, and I can say there was no mobile phone for my generation at that time. There was
Hmm.
no flexibility of mobile phone and internet, you can say, but still we had perceived this idea because one of my teacher, ma'am Jamila, was very proficient in English language. She used to just teach us in a way that we were inspired that how could she treat English language, how could she deliver English in such a powerful manner. So at grade 10th, it was the grade 10th when we started to write down in our own words, though the simplest sentence structures, and this was the initial journey, and I used to narrate each and everything on the way, because there was a long way between my house and the school, and there was a there was a canal, there was a small wood, and there were the green fields through which I have to pass with with my friends and with the other students. So there was a long journey, and it was my habit whenever I saw the birds chirping, whenever I saw the green fields with some green plants and some other crops, unusual crops, because seasonal crops are ever changing. Sometimes there were the wheat crops, sometimes there were the rice crop, and you can see other many crops, potatoes and peas and everything. I used to see, and I used to narrate to myself that life is ever changing. Life is ever changing. It is the phenomena of life that it can't be stagnant. If you have to proceed, if you have to go ahead, you have to do your struggle. You have to adopt the phenomena of nature which you are visualizing in your life, in the field, in the nature. So I used to narrate each and everything whichever I was feeling, because I was not only narrating the superficial things, how the things are looking to me, how the things are made, but I was just describing my own feelings, how I felt about those things. So this was the initial and the most initial journey, you can say, and in this way I just contributed a bit by bit, and gradually this journey started, and now it's going on, and I am in the learning stage.
That's right, indeed. And I feel really motivated after listening to you. You are the unique personality, I must say, because you are doing so much in your life and you are a good observer too. So you have a potential to motivate others. So yes, you are on the right path and you are motivating others. So yeah, do whatever you are doing. Such a lovely job you are doing.
Thank you so much. I also want to know about you. What was the main incident which was the motivating factor behind your learning of English language? Because I perceive, and with my experience, I have experienced this reality that whoever has the proficiency in this English language must have some incident in his or her life. So I want, and I am very curious to know about that incident. So please share your incident.
Sure, why not? And it is really interesting question. And I want to share with you my English learning journey. So when I was in my graduation, that time I used to watch Alina Ray's ma'am's video. That time I got my first phone, so I used to scroll and I got her video and I started watching her. I liked I like the way she speaks. So I somewhere I wanted to be like her, not a like in terms of her personality, in terms of she's speaking English. So somewhere that idea was in my mind, but I was not able to record myself. There was a hesitation. I was not able to do it. I joined few classes, but again I was not able to speak. I did a course also, 3 months course, but again I was not able to speak. I was too shy girl. I was an introvert girl, but when I started preparing for my government job examination, that is UGC NET, and I found myself, yes, I will be able to crack this exam. And after cracking that exam, I have to face interview. And if I will know, I will not be able to crack that interview, then there is no way to preparing for this hard examination. So I thought, let's start doing it right away, and I started learning this language, and I thought let's share my journey with people who are also struggling in this. So whatever I have learned, I was very beginner. I have uploaded that video also. I was very nervous, my first video on my YouTube channel. I was very nervous. I was not able to hold my camera like in a right way. But I thought let's upload it. So I started facing my fear, and that habit of facing fear. Now I'm able to speak. Now I am asking people to connect with me. So now I'm approaching people. I want to have a call with you. I want to talk to you. So yeah, this is how I have learned, and this is how people who are watching my videos, they are also appreciating me now. So this is
Because
my
you witnessed a drastic transformation in your personality, I would say. Because whenever online classes, the offline classes, the courses, and any other thing, any other external motivation doesn't work for you until and unless there is a strong desire. The strong desire is so strong that you cannot live with it without that. And at that moment when you decided that it is the matter of life or death for me, I can't survive without it, so you took the right initiative. And I am astonished and wondered about your first adventure of uploading that video in which you were showcasing yourself as a nervous and hesitant figure. That is the brave reality of you. And now you can also make a comparison that what was my personality then and now how I am proceeding with my journey. I am at a comfortable level, talking with the people, having conversation, and talking each and everything with
yeah,
quite comfort.
yeah. And I
So
have been learning this
you
language. Yeah, I have been
so you
learning this language for a
fear
year.
and so
Sorry.
you have defeated fear and hesitation. That is the greatest thing, because the thing, this fear, the fear, I would say, this phobia, I would
Mhm.
say this is a monster and a phobia. Until and unless we are running away from it, we cannot get success. And if we can just drag it down and bury it somewhere, then we are a successful person. We have to crack and we have to just bury it down somewhere, and so that we can have a freedom to lead our life with contentment and with happiness.
Right, yeah, you were saying right. And it's been more than 1 year, and not it one, yeah, more than 1 year. I have been learning this language, and now I feel confident. And yeah, maybe next year I will become more fluent, more confident, and the person who inspires others.
Yes, you will definitely be a strong figure and an inspiring person, and who will motivate a lot of other women, a lot of other students, and the candidates who are aspiring and who are just waiting for the right moment to arrive. You
Yeah,
will give them that this is the right time. Every moment which you are spending is the right moment, and if this moment spent away or spends away, there will be no chance to get success. So utilize each and every moment of your life, relish and enjoy each and every moment of your life, and just keep learning, keep devoting, and keep struggling, and keep going and going on until you see the red spot where it is written that this is your destination. Until that, you have to proceed, you have to struggle, and you have to do a lot of hard work, you have to do a lot of struggle.
right. Thank you so much for your kind words. Okay, so please tell me, you are speaking really nice English, so I want to know about the background story of your confidence, not in English. Like you are very much confident. So how did you get this? Some people who are very good at English, but still they are not confident. So what would you say to them? How they can be confident?
But I belong to a family where no one was a educated person. I belong to a rural area, and I had from the very initial stage I had this strong desire and ambition that I had to prove something to someone. I don't know, to someone whom I wanted to, but there was a strong desire that I had to prove myself to the society. And from the initial stages, I was very extrovert person, and you can say that at my intermediate level, one of my teachers of SST got a bad throat disease, and she could not speak loudly. And then she assigned me this duty to deliver a lecture in her place to second year class consisting of 60 to 65 female students. That was a large strength. At
Yeah,
that time, I was studying at a BA level. You can say the BA level student was I, and I was supposed to deliver the lecture to the FA students consisting of 60 to 65 strength. This was the largest strength. And I asked one question from my teacher, ma'am, could I deliver a lecture? Could I deliver a lecture? Because I belong to a rural area, there were so many other girls who belong to the urban area, who belong to the well educated or well educated institutes. There were so many other girls in my class. But I just asked this question, and my teacher just smiled and she said that you can definitely and you have to definitely prove that you can do this. And this was my first venture, you can say, and this was the most prestigious moment for my teacher, because that teacher saw something inside my personality. She assigned me this task and I delivered that task with confidence. And with that, the passage of time, I inculcated this habit. I used to teach to every student of my class, every classmate of my class, home home I could deliver something. So I didn't feel hesitant and at anywhere at my stage, because I had this conception in my mind that if you have to struggle, if you have to proceed, if you have to go ahead, if you have to make a name for yourself, because everyone lives according to the name of their own families. Because my father's name is Aslam, I would be recognized by my father's name. If you have your father name, you would be recognized by your father name. But
Yeah.
if you want to be recognized by your own name, then you have to create. And for that creation, you have to go through the phenomena of burning furnace. Because you know that if when gold is melted in the furnace, after melting point, it is shaped into the desired one and it is appreciated by everyone. So I decided that I had to go through the creation of that furnace. I had to create my name, and for creating my name, I have to defeat the fear. I had to defeat hesitancy or hesitation, whichever is the hindrance. I had to remove every obstacle in my way. And with this thought, I went on, and this is the journey.
Such a nice story. Okay, so you were talking about name, and I watched your videos, some of your videos, and I found your name is really interesting, Gul. It is very beautiful. It is a hearty name. So, is it your real name or you made it short, simple?
No, it was the name made by my husband. It was given by my husband because my real name is Gulnaz. My
Oh,
husband used to call me Gul, so it was Gul and Gul everywhere.
okay, such a nice name. And yeah, Gul means I think that is a flower. Is it?
Now,
Okay, yeah. Okay. So, do you have anything to share or ask?
yes, I would really want to know about you, that with how many persons or people have you connected so far?
Okay, so in a year, I have connected 1,000 people on Clapingo, 1,000 tutors. I have done 1,000 sessions on Clapingo. So I was an ambassador there. So I used to have call with them, and more than 600 on Skype application. Yeah, so this much I have done till now.
Tremendous job, I would say. And what is your experience so far? What is your experience?
In which,
Have enriched you in terms of your building
yeah,
connections,
I
how
got
to
your
communicate?
Yeah, I got your question. Yeah. My experience with clapping your tutor, it was really amazing because of clapping your tutor. I can correct myself easily. I know what is right, what is wrong. Whenever I watch my video, so I feel, yeah, the tutor corrected me here and I have to speak like that. And in terms of talking strangers, in terms of talking learners, I feel, yes, I am getting so much in my life because of, like, now I'm talking to you and I am getting so much inspiration from you. So my whole perspective has changed after connecting with so many people. So somewhere I feel because of so motivated people, I am also a motivated person. Yeah. So interacting with people, it is a different kind of experience. So they share their experiences. Sometimes they can correct me. So in this way, we are sharing our knowledge, and I feel content whenever I connect with person who is really motivated in her or his or her life. Yeah.
Because I just feel observing that you have connected more than 1,000 people and persons. It means that you have come across with 1,000 or more minds. with different perspectives, with different
Yeah,
backgrounds, with different tendencies and all kinds of attitudes. It means you are widening your horizon of knowledge. That is
yeah,
really remarkable. Because
yeah.
every person gives us kind of knowledge.
Right, right. And it is only it is not only about English, it is all about the knowledge we are sharing.
Yes, life perspective, each and
Yeah,
everything. So it
right.
was a wonderful conversation with you. Hope you
Same.
have also enjoyed the
Yeah,
conversation. I have learned a lot.
yeah, I have enjoyed a lot. And again, I would say you are the unique person. And I have ever talked. There's so many people I have talked, but you are the only one. I feel connected and I feel motivated because you have done so much in your life. And yeah, I got goosebumps also. I'm going to watch this video again. And yeah, that is really inspirational story. Like you can do, if you can do, so why I can't?
Yes, you can. You will definitely do.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining me today. It was such a lovely conversation with you. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care.